sinabi ni Senator Bato de la Rosa, amidst all bashers na tumatake sa kanya, intriga at iba pa, pinanindigan niya na kailangan niyang ipagpapatuloy ang pagbibigay ng tamang channel and forum kay Ginoong Morales sa kanyang mga revelation sapagkat at the outset ng mga nakita niyang dokumento ay may tumutugma sa katotohanan at authentic. No matter how the PDEA may deny it, the good senator has already evaluated it. Sabi niya, sa tingin niya, nagsasabi ng basihan na tama itong si Morales. How do you look at the initial conduct of the hearing regarding sa validity of the claims at hindi ito chismis, fake news o intriga, just like the way the Marcos government right now and his alipores would like to dismiss this?
Ito po yung revelation, nakakagulat, is that hindi prepared ang mga opisyales ng PDEA na salubungin yung argumento at saka yung testigo, yung pagsasaksi ni Mr. Morales. Alam nila na ang in question dito ay isang dokumento. So, ang dapat ina-attack nila ay yung dokumento. Instead, ina-attack nila yung character ni Mr. Morales.
Tama.
And nag-bring na pa sila ng mga cases na unfortunately ay dismissed na. So, kung sa kredibilidad ang nag-uusapan dito, sila po, yung mga opisyalis po ng PDEA ang may tama. Pangalawa, sino ba ang competent na magtestigo sa isang dokumento? Siyempre, yung tao na gumawa nun.
Exactly.
And yun po ang kinakaharap nila. Take note din, wala silang sinabi na mali ang form, na mali yung pagkakagawa. Hindi rin sinabi na hindi totoong may informant si Mr. Morales. Ang sinasabi nila, the document does not exist. But the document itself is proof of its own existence.
Tama.
Di ba? Meron hawak na dokumento. And the creator of that document has attested to its authenticity. Ano ba ang PDEA dyan? Pagdating sa authenticity ng document, sila po ay ang tagapangasiwa. Sila ay nagtatabi. Kasi official document, then they are the safekeepers of that. They're the keepers of the record. Pero yung pagkasabi nila na it does not exist, wala din po silang pagsuporta doon. Halimbawa, hindi man lang nila in-explain na a document such as this may not have found its way into its files dahil maaga pa lang nasalag yung investigation, and this is not the kind of document that would have been included in their system.
Tama.
Furthermore, binida nila yung sistema nila pero hindi pa pala ito na isa sa tayo at the time na pinag-uusapan in 2012. So, kumbaga, kulang talaga. I mean, I don't doubt that they can try to explain at the later date, no, na baka matauhan na sila na ang argumento nila ay hindi sumasalubong doon sa isusulong ng ating butihing senador. I think na parang talagang nakasandal lang sila doon sa kanilang statement that the document does not exist. Pero the fake actual document plus may description pa of the file itself. Privy kasi tayo dun sa mga sa operations dito sa PDEA, gawa nga ng may mga kliyente kaming ahente and others, no. Alam yung proseso at alam natin na itong mga documents na nilabas ni Madam Maharlika are only part of an entire file.
Tama.
So meron pang yan. Hindi pa nga natin nakikita yung statement ng informant, ikinakabit yan dun sa request for investigation.
Correct.
And other documentary evidence yun, yung required na ikakabit dun sa request. So without those documents, alam natin na meron pang iba. So the problem is, yung sa pagsasagot nila sa ganon, hindi na po naging consistent. Meron pang revelation and admission on the part of Director Francia na nag-usap sila ni Mr. Morales.
Yes, isa pa yun.
Immortal words. Diba? The immortal words. Deny na lang natin ito ay nakatatak na sa utak ng mga nanonood.
Correct.
So now po ang burden ng ating mga opisyales to overcome sa susunod na hearing. At kung hindi nila na-overcome, then the time for the public to demand more transparency is here now.
Claro.
Attorney, for me it's very clear, no? Bangungot itong pangulong ito, no? Sobra siyang bangungot. And what we saw yesterday, no, that thing in PDEA, no, the other day pala, is another that lifetime cover-up of a most unfit human being to be president, so that now he is a president, and it is a nightmare for the entire country.
Correct.
And he is bringing us to the brink of extinction. So I just want to be very clear about what you said kanina, no? And the both of us, what we said, that this man is the most powerful man in the country right now. But who really is the most powerful in a democracy, attorney?
It's the people. Because the
people.
power, the
Claro.
exercise comes from the people. So
Claro.
tayo yung nagbigay niyan eh. So at some point, the people will start to wonder, did we make a mistake and can we take it back?
Yes.
This is a question for discussion.
So can we take it back?
In theory, we should be able to, because that's how a democracy works, di ba? Our history and even our current constitution acknowledges the events of 1986. So kapag sinasabing people power, hindi mo maikakabit ang people power sa inciting to sedition. But for me, it is something for further discussion. Kailangan pa natin ng ibang mga dalubhasa to talk about this. Pero in simplest terms, the people and we hear this from Congress. Naalala niyo yung hearing ninyo? Sabi ng mga kongresista, sila po nag-grant ng franchise, therefore sila ang pwedeng bumawi. Does that not apply to people as well? We gave them the power.
Yes.
Can we take it back?
Yeah.
If they can take back a privilege that they have granted, cannot we take back an office that we have granted for its
Yes.
use?
Attorney, unfortunately, the time for, as you said, we need to discuss this, further discussions, no? But the time for discussing this is running really, really low because our people are hungry.
Tama. And Attorney Trixie, dugtungan kong binabanggit ni Ma'am Lorraine, no? Magkaiba po ang sedisyon because you want to overthrow the government. Rebellion. You want to create trouble for a purpose that does not fit the democratic interests of the people. Ito naman, ang tawag nung kami po ay nagdi-discuss nito nung nasa CPP pa kami to justify this, ang tawag namin ito, Ma'am Lorraine, Attorney Trixie, direct act of the sovereign will of the people. There are two ways to have the direct act of the sovereign will of the people. Election and people power. And I think the Supreme Court has given that kind of de facto recognition that the people can act in their direct sovereign will when they congregate in a peaceful manner and demand for direct petition to remove a sitting president, which happened twice, in 1986 and in 2001. At walang sinabi dyan ng Supreme Court na yan ay mga illegal na gawain na ipinagbabawal. Tama po ba, Attorney Trixie?
Well, I agree. I agree with that. So we just need the people to understand the situation.